Let's talk about buying properties in the nightclub update because I think Rockstar has 4 different options in which they could do. Hopefully they give us all 4 of these options. That would be amazing, but just getting a couple would be nice as well. So let's start with the most obvious thing that's going to be happening in this update, and that is we're going to be buying nightclubs. Rockstar have confirmed that. They've stated that it's going to be happening. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to buy the pre-existing nightclubs in the game. So ones that already have established brands and logos like Tequila La, Bahama Mamas, The Vault, places like that. The reason why that makes sense is, as I mentioned, they're already established brands. So you wouldn't be able to change the name. Changing the design and the layout wouldn't make sense because it's already owned and it's created by someone else. Instead, I think those clubs are going to just be open to the public, like the Vanilla Unicorn, how you can just open the door, go inside, enjoy yourself. I think the same thing will happen to Bahama Mamas. Instead, it almost seems as if Rockstar is going to be allowing us to buy nightclub warehouses. And from the very short trailer we've gotten so far, that kind of seems what it's like. And warehouses make sense because they allow complete customization for the character, because a warehouse is not a brand. Doesn't have any identity or anything like that. So that way you'd be able to change the color scheme, the signage, what's going on the inside, the rules and regulations. So I think that's exactly what Rockstar is going to do. We are going to be able to buy nightclubs, but it's going to have that GTA businessy twist on it. Sort of like the biker MC clubhouses, how they were just built into like gas stations and random storage facilities. The same thing is going to happen here with the nightclubs. They're going to just be built into industrial warehouses of sorts. And while I'm a little bit saddened by that, I'm hoping that Rockstar gives us enough customization that they'll look amazing on the inside, hopefully a little bit on the outside, but I know that that is kind of pushing it a little bit. So that right there is the first property that we are going to be able to buy, and that is going to be a nightclub. Now, Rockstar also mentioned underground nightclubs. We'll talk about that in a little bit. That might just be their fancy wording. It might be something they actually consider. The next property that Rockstar could add could be a warehouse attached to the nightclub. Now, the reason I am speculating that this is going to come out is because of a couple of the vehicles we know are going to be added. That's the Pounder Custom, the Maibatsu Mule Custom, and that's the Speedo Custom. Like, where are these vehicles going to fit? The only place they would fit is a facility. So I'm not sure if Rockstar would want to make you put brand new DLC vehicles in an old property, which to me makes me indicate that they're going to be adding some sort of vehicle warehouse to go along specifically with the business consolidation vehicles. So I think that alongside the nightclub, we're going to be getting another warehouse to store these big vehicles and other cars that are coming in the update, like the Mammoth Stretch Patriot, which of course would not fit in a normal garage. Now, the only way I see Rockstar not adding a property like this is if somehow the nightclubs have that storage built into them. Now, that seems a little bit unlikely, but you never know. That is something Rockstar could ultimately do. The next thing that Rockstar could do would be to give us a new residential property using assets already in the game. So what I'm talking about here is a house or something we already have in the game that just Rockstar don't allow us to buy. So as it stands right now, as far as residential properties go, we have apartments, penthouse apartments, little houses, stilt houses, and yachts. So I don't think Rockstar is going to be doing anything with the yachts in this update, which kind of leaves us with only 2 remaining options. And that is normal size houses like you would see in Chumash or on Vespucci Beach. So like a kind of like a big beach house, or probably the most popular option, and that is mansions. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Rockstar has like a full dedicated website just to buying mansions. However, it's only available in single player. And what's really cool is if you visit this website in single player, it has like a bunch of different little houses you can check out that Rockstar have listed as mansions. I'm sure they could come up with more of them. This website, Lenny Avery Realty, has never been used in Grand Theft Auto Online. And this would be pretty cool if they were to sort of revamp this website and make it available online to buy mansions like that. So those are pretty much the only 2 houses and places that Rockstar have not taken advantage of. That being normal size like beach homes and then the mansions. Now there is a couple of other places like trailers in Sandy Shores, like where Trevor lives, but I'm really not too sure how many people would want to live in a trailer, nor do I think if that would make sense for GTA 5 either. So those are some of the options right there. The fourth and final option that Rockstar could do, and this is where they can sort of use their own imagination, and that is anything that occurs underground. We've seen Rockstar add a bunch of things underground, like the bunkers, like the facilities, and all of that really doesn't require a whole lot of space. Just a very small thing that you see in the real world that then takes you underground. Now, logistically, that sort of limits Rockstar because there is only so many things you can do that are underground. Like, for example, you couldn't have like a normal storefront and have that be underground. That just wouldn't make sense. So they are a little bit limited in that. And sort of getting back to the nightclub talk I was discussing earlier, maybe underground nightclubs will work the same way. It's a normal warehouse storefront entrance that takes you underground, and that's where your club is. After all, most nightclubs are underground anyways, especially if you've seen the one from GTA 4, whether that's Hercules, Bahama Mamas, or Masonette 9. And actually, I have one more. So 5 things today. The next thing Rockstar could do, and I feel like this would be the easiest of them to do, and also make players really happy as well, and that is adding just the ability to buy an older existing property into the game, essentially giving us another garage space, another apartment, another place to live. I don't know why Rockstar feel like they can only add a certain number of properties into the game. Just let us buy another 10-car garage, especially given how many cars are going to be rumored to come out in this update, given it's going to be 2 themes in one. It would be shocking if Rockstar didn't add more garage space in this update. And I've mentioned this in previous videos, so I won't go on it for long, but every time a new car gets added into the game, I've got to delete an old one because I literally don't have any more space. So at a bare minimum, Rockstar just needs to allow us to have another property slot. It should be a no-brainer, but I think out of all the other options, like adding a new property or adding, mansions or something like that, it has to be like the lowest possible thing I'd want Rockstar to do. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below, because that's all I've got for you guys in this video today. Let me know how you think buying properties is going to work in the nightclub update, and what do you think Rockstar is going to do? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.